The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The palace does not love that Prince Harry leaked Meghan Markle's texts with Kate Middleton. That's the headline from Marie Claire, to which we'd add, nobody would. A source tells Us magazine the Sussexes claim it's just part of the story, and in any event, it's egregious of Harry to publish these abbreviated excerpts. Harry feels strongly it's important to get the true account of what happened out there. There may well be other emails and texts, but nobody on Kate's side will be releasing anything like that. Could Prince Harry win a Grammy? As podcasters, we definitely hope he's nominated, attends, wins, and gives a speech. As entertainment industry insider has said, Meghan Markle believes Harry is a solid contender to win the Grammy for Best Spoken Word, Best Audiobook, Narration, and Storytelling Recording for the audiobook of his memoir Spare at next year's ceremony. The source told the Daily Mail, he's a natural storyteller, has a soothing voice, and even sings on the audio version. It was Harry's decision to sing Elton John's song in the audiobook. Who knew he could sing? Meghan thinks he's up there with President Obama, who won the same award a few years back. The insider added, there's even been talk about Harry appearing on the upcoming Academy Awards as a possible presenter in March, to which we would add a vote for a heavy yes and wonder if Prince William would show up to do his best Will Smith impression. In an interview with Talk TV's Jeremy Kyle, Ghislaine Maxwell discussed Prince Andrew. Clearly my association and the fact that I worked for him and spent time with him and knew him has devastated my life and hurt many people that have loved and hold dear around me. I honestly wish I had never met him. I wish I had stayed in England. I'd been a banker, and so I should have moved on from him. I didn't know that he was so awful. I mean, obviously now, looking back with hindsight, of course. Maxwell believes the photo of Prince Andrew with his arm around Virginia Giuffre is fake. I have no memory of them meeting, and I don't think that picture is real. There is no original of that photo, just copies of copies, and parts of it, according to some experts, look like it has been photoshopped. I don't remember her in my home. I know that Virginia travelled with Giuffre, and so it's entirely possible. It wasn't something so outrageously out of left field that it couldn't have happened. Palace Intrigue, we're right back. Royal scandals are nothing new, and on Monday, the UK's Channel 4 More 4 will premiere The Royals, A History of Scandals. Hosted by historian Luzana Lipscomb, experts reveal some famous royal scandals and many lesser-known ones. Set in historical houses and palaces, the historians will share the role the press, parliament and public have played in generating outrage and spreading rumours across the centuries. Channel 4 commissioning editor Kate Thomas said, The Royals, A History of Scandals will be a real treat for history fans, adding, The wonderful Susanna Lipscomb takes us on a shocking and salacious journey through the biggest scandals that have rocked the royal family through the centuries. Meanwhile, Royal Central took a look at another royal house having some issues over titles. This time it's the Danish. Royal Central shares that Prince Joachim's children are still referred to as princes and princesses, despite the removal of their official titles at the start of 2023. At the stroke of midnight on New Year's Day, in an effort to slim down the Danish monarchy, Queen Margrethe removed the titles of Prince Joachim's children, making them counts and countesses. Despite the removal of their titles, it appears that Prince Joachim's children have retained their titles in the Danish civil registry, according to a review by Danish press. The review notes that Count Nikolai and Count Felix are still listed as princes, and they are styled as their highnesses. The fact that they are still registered in the civil registry with princely titles means that Nikolai and Felix still have princely titles on official documents, such as insurance papers or passports, if they were to apply for them now. It is reported that this is the decision made by Prince Joachim's children themselves. A spokesperson to Countess Alexandra says some trips have been booked for the boys and they will continue to use their old titles and titles during these trips, but will change their names once completed. The removal of their princely titles created a lot of debate last year, leading to an open rift with the Danish royal family. At least they didn't write a book. Yet. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your favourite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.